Here we are. I want to welcome y'all to the show. Welcome to the show. I'm going to start doing this every day until the performance on April 4th, the contest, the Heavy Hitter 717 event. I'm going to be doing an episode of Laws of Success every day. I'm going to just give y'all something. I've done 20,000 hours of studying. Let me say 10. I've done my 10th, the motto. You do your 10,000 hours. You put in your 10,000 hours of studying on a topic, and that must mean you're really good at it. Well, I've done thousands of hours in multiple different subjects. So I'd like to welcome y'all to the show. Like I said, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this every day. This Laws of Success every day until April 4th, when the big show happens, the contest that I'm gonna win, because I'm gonna put all my energy up until the show, up until that day, and I'm gonna win the contest because of how passionate and prosperous I'm putting my mind over matter to become. I'm gonna make this happen, okay? Now, let me get into the law of success. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing this every day. Welcome y'all to the show. Number one, do not parrot what you see on TV. I thought about this today while I was eating, right? I made myself a little food, dumped hot sauce all over it. And I was like, a little bit of light hot sauce, nothing wild, right? So, do not parrot what you see on TV. And I was eating and I was like, damn, these eggs are a little cold. Little eggs, a little chicken. I was like, man, these eggs got cold fast. And I thought about it. My mind then jumped to, boom. You see on TV, like, your dinner's gonna get cold. Your eggs are getting cold. As if that's something bad, right? You see people saying, come on, eat. Like, oh man, he didn't eat. Eggs getting cold. I was like, these motherfuckers got cold in like 5 minutes. I was like, damn. So I'm like thinking, now you got people running around being like, you better eat, your food's getting cold. As if it's some sort of sad transition into something being messed up. Or it's sad that he didn't rush downstairs to eat at the same time as everybody else. Like, where are these frameworks coming from? Why? Is it sad that I didn't eat in that moment and the food got cold? I'll eat the fucking food anyway. Like, so, and this then transitions over to just watching what other people are doing, and then you automatically trying to live just like how you see it on TV and doing things. And it doesn't always just match up with just being successful or doing something that you see people who you want to represent, but they're in your home. They're on your TV. So you want to try to mimic what you see to grow, because you have to grow and you have to change. So what you're watching, what you're doing around the people that you're doing it with, you kind of pick up these little habits, right? I'm sure we can all kind of unanimously agree about that. So be careful not to parrot what you are seeing. Now, what you do want to do is consciously parrot the greatest people on earth. Go look up a thing about the greatest females on earth. See what they do. See how they talk. And just start talking like them. I'm not saying I go look up females, but females, go look up females. Unless you want to look up, unless I want to do that, why not? Females are great. I don't have to be a female to try to learn off of females. I hope this dude does not call me. Just because I'm doing the live and I want to give y'all this real quick. Just keep that in mind. Go mimic, parrot the greats. Instead of what we do naturally is just mimic what we watch and parrot what we see and what we hear and what we watch. Just like you watch TV, you see these things, you see everything so dramatic all the time. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not gonna always be like that. You're gonna have these moments where you're by yourself. And you gotta focus. You gotta learn to focus. You don't have to drag your attention all over the places. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen consciously. You're gonna be able to watch it happen once you start caring about the direction that you're in. And you're gonna be able to watch yourself and be like, damn, why did I do that? I wanna focus. Stop getting distracted. Stop procrastinating. What you do then is just start mocking and parroting the greatest people on earth. Because then you'll start being like them. You'll pick up the subtler You'll pick up the subtler habits of them that you watch and instill. You watch a biography of what somebody did, pop, 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 Mike Tyson, pop, 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 right? Let me set my camera up. Watch a little thing, he's like, right? So then what you start doing is you start picking up the subtler habits of what that person is doing while consciously taking the best things that you pulled out and doing them, mocking them, mimicking, miming, parroting, repeating what they say. I've repeated thousands of phrases. Do I gotta bring them up all right now and memorize them and be like, hey guys, boom, boom, boom. Like, no. You don't have to. You don't have to do any of that. You can forget and unlearn this. But the fact that you're instilling it into yourself, then you create memorable sayings. You create memorable moments for yourself. Actual things that you can carry on. And be great. Be something that nobody ever has been ever. Because you're a compiled, you're a compiled great individual of all different types of information. Now, what am I saying? Conclusion. Let's talk. You're mimicking and watching things anyway. You watch TV, you watch your YouTubes, you listen to your music. You're mimicking and watching. You're mimicking and parroting what people are doing anyway. Unless you're like, nah, I don't fuck with that. So choose wisely what you then instill. Try to put. Now I'm gonna jump a super high level. So this is if you stayed and you're concentrated. I'm sure this will go good for you. What I'm about to say. The people who jumped out, they didn't have enough concentration to stay. So I give the gold at the end of these things. Right? Try to consciously see and put yourself into these positions where you're saying what the greatest people on earth have said, or your role models. Say what they've said, and try to work on your subconscious habits, on what you're doing, how you're moving, how you're walking. Are you worried about your spine? Your spine's like the center of your spine is like your most important part of you, because it does all these sorts of things. Travels information. It just does so much. Are you worried about these things? Are you being able to build yourself by every means of who you are? Work on your subconscious habits. You breathe subconsciously, then you can breathe consciously. You can connect it. It doesn't mean it's separated from your subconscious just because you started breathing consciously. Connect with your more instinctual habits. And all of a sudden, you start doing great things. So, this is the end of the show. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you.